How was everybody doing? Who do we have in here? We have Dirty Sanchez. What's up, Dirty? We have Joe Tranchina. What's up, Joe? How was Italy? Right now, where I'm at, there you go. You guys went, well, I'll wait till more people. It has just started to rain here. I am at a different parking spot. Hopefully, we look good. Do we look good? Looks like we got 5G, 2 bars. I could go for a Stromboli. That I can go for. With all the stress I'm under, I could go for a Stromboli. I haven't been eating that much, but a Stromboli, Joe, would be, I could go for a homemade tomato pie, too. West Virginia country boy, what's going on, brother? How are you? Hope all is well. Looking forward to tonight. Looks like there's a loose nut behind the steering wheel. Yeah, right? Jimbo, let's do it live. Very hot here in Italy. Yeah, humid, right? Right, Joe? I turned off my air. There's a lot of mosquitoes out here, especially where I'm at here. I'm on this back road where there's a lake. Here you go. There you go. Some nice houses back there. There's a lake back there. Major artery up there. But I'm hiding back there doing a little lunchtime. I gotta fix my phone case a crack, so that's why it don't look good when I use the other camera. Isaac Ramirez, what's going on, brother? I don't know why I got my seatbelt on. It's a habit. It's a habit. Don't forget to drink liquids. I got plenty of water. Ron Lowney, football season is almost here. Yes, Ron. Everybody's panicking about the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody. Again, it's been one practice. I'm not going to get off my 9 or 10 wins. I don't know why Bruce Banner saying no excuses, no excuses. I never said Super Bowl. I'm hoping we can keep Saquon under 200 yards, to be honest with you. That's where my head's at. After one practice, linebackers look good. Defensive tackles, meh. So we'll see. We get eaten as soon as it cools down. Yes, they're bad. They're bad this year, bro. Thomas Garrett, what's up, brother? What's going on, Thomas? So everybody's going nuts over last night's practice, and I don't know. From what I could tell, with the people I trust, as we sit here today, if we want to run the football, we got to pass to set up the run. And we'll talk about it tonight. We will talk about it tonight. So, what's up, Vin? How are you, brother? How are you? What's going on? Oscar, hey, everyone. Can't wait for later. Yeah, I'm hoping we have the full panel. I know we'll have the 2 guests. I'm very confident we're going into Philly and shocking the world. Joe, I'm not, brother. I wish we were. I wish I was as confident. But I'm hoping that they get their act together. It's just a damn scrimmage. Everybody's making arrangements to jump off the freaking bridge. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. But I just don't know where all of a sudden I'm the spokesman for everything that goes wrong. Everything that goes wrong with the Cowboys, it's my fault. Like, oh, you said, what did I say? 9 or 10 wins? That's what I said, Bruce. That's where I'm looking at. Hopefully that's enough. An unbelievable season will somehow get to 11. And that's if maybe I would be looking at Christian Wilkins. Just saying. I don't give a shit. He can kiss everybody on the forehead. I don't care. Just make sure you got a towel on. Timothy Looper, hello, Game Time, from the old fat, well-endowed Cowboy fan from Terrell, Texas, just 30 miles east of Dallas. What's up, Timothy? How are you, brother? Cowboys, we're going to think we're going to run the ball just fine until we get out the offensive line back. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Emotions. We didn't have Tyler Smith. Everybody said, well, we didn't have Guyton. Well, again, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing yet. I mean, I know we're hearing a lot of good things about Guyton, but until we see it with our eyes, we have to. It's a wait and see. I think Nate Thomas was going up against arguably the best pass rusher in the league. Phillies lost 5-1. That sucks. I just got the update. Defense is suspect. It's suspect now because we don't have anybody. And we'll talk about it tonight, but there's something going on with Trayvon Diggs. Lou Branch, I don't think Lou's in here right now. But yes, Lou, there's something going on. It's been going on. Trayvon Diggs and his camp think they're ready to go. Don't believe me. I could show you articles. What's going to happen in the next couple of weeks is out of the blue, because everybody's on the same page. He's not going to be back for week 1. There's an internal dispute going on, okay? I'm not at liberty to discuss who's saying it, why it's saying it, but now it's starting to come out that he's saying he's ready. The Cowboys are taking it very easy. I think what's going to happen is in a couple of weeks when they get back to Dallas, oh my God, Trayvon is back. That's what's going to happen. Cowboys winning the Super Bowl. I love it, Vinny. I'm hoping you're right, brother. I'm excited for Ultra on the Clash. Jimbo, me too. But, yeah, I'm waiting to hear from Ultra. He hasn't gotten back to me today. He's not happy with me, Jimbo. He's like my brother. My brother, me and my brother used to fight all the time. I miss my brother. My brother would have been a good asset to the channel. That's kind of why I like Ultra, but stay tuned, everybody. Hopefully he's gonna come on. Hey, brother Tim from Utah as well. Tim from Utah. That's what's his name is from Utah as well. What do you call it? Troy Daniels is from Utah. What's this news about Micah? Or is it? No, it's real. Micah's pissed. Micah's upset. Jerry's senile, turning into Al Davis. I heard they were talking about it on DLLS podcast with Jeff Kavanaugh and Jesse Holly. They were talking about I don't know who it was, reported that Dallas is making around $100 million for all the extra media attention that is coming to them regarding this situation. Just being talked about, being the headline from ESPN, it's valued at about $100 million it's bringing to Dallas and the organization. So let's say they're going to pay Micah roughly maybe $7 more a year times 5. That's about $35 million more than they would have paid if they would have just got the deal done earlier. They still have a net profit with all this BS of $65 million. Now, that's all well and good. But I ask you guys and girls, what is the end game? Does that help you win a Super Bowl? Scott Hant is saying on Red Zone, staying. Well, that's good, Vinny. I think actually our defense played pretty well. Linebackers are very good. Where we're struggling right now, Bland, another bright spot from yesterday, they did not throw at Bland at all. After going back this morning before I went to work, they didn't throw at Bland. So teams are respecting Bland. If we get Diggs back, that'll allow Elam to be, I think we're going to be okay. Everybody's making so much out of that guy kissing the other guy on the cheek. It's better the cheek than his, yeah. I hear you, Timothy. I don't care. Fly Eagles fly. Mark Holmes is losing sleep on Micah's contract. Fly Eagles fly. It's annoying, brother. It is annoying. It is annoying. Wade paying his debt. Yeah. Vinny, if not, I'll pay right away. I'll pay my debt like that if I lose to Drew. And if I lose to Wade. Well, if we're going to the Jets game, me and Wade, I will. I will. I'll. I'll give him some cash when we're there. What's up, Flip Shelton? How are you? I believe they're not telling nobody who's starting against the Eagles to confuse it. I don't know. Chuck, there he is. Chuck, you're the guy. I got lambasted that I'm trying to be like a Mark Holmes channel because I got a voodoo doll. In reality, if you've been here with the beginning, it was because Chuck, channel member Chuck, right there, bought me the doll. I don't take the doll to games. I've never activated the doll. My wife won't allow it, Chuck. I don't have t-shirts with the doll on it. Again, it's not the same, but we won't discuss that any longer. I appreciate the gift, Chuck. Jerry is past worse than Al Davis. It's bad. It's bad, Suds Deluxe. It is bad. Something about Micah reneging on a handshake deal or something. Supposedly he was back. Again, Tim, we both know that Jerry didn't buy the Cowboys on a handshake deal on a napkin. At some point, attorneys got involved. Charles Hart. Vinny, is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it. I think it hurts the culture. That's the problem with the way. But, Dallas is prioritizing winning maybe 2 or 3 down the line. Charles Hart. The Cowboys need Gilmore so much he can cover A.J. Brown. Don't know why the Cowboys won't sign him. 2-year deal. They're not, from what I'm getting is he will not take the veteran minimum. He refuses to take the veteran minimum, so he probably won't be coming. I was told that he was coming. So, again, if they don't want to pay Micah, what makes you think that they're not going to pay Gilmore? Again, this all goes into they're not cheap because they're paying these absorbent contracts, but it's just not good. Yeah, well, you figure, what's it, Troy Pride and Booth, they're like 4th and 5th corners. They're like 5th corners at best. Calling my shot. Jerry signs Mike an hour before the Eagles game. Tim, that would be horrible. He won't play then. Just to let you know, he won't play in the game. They're already on record as saying Micah needs to be signed 2 weeks before in order to play. Jerry Jones is getting old-timers. He was talking about Gold Rush in California. Yeah. Suds Deluxe. Jerry's trying to move on from Forbes billionaire lists. Yep. Move up. Yeah, I hear you. Flip Shelton, will the Red Zone channel have commercials now? Flip, I'm afraid that you're going to see Stephen A. Smith on the damn Red Zone. What made the Red Zone what it is and special is the lack of all this BS. And what's up, Randy? How are you, brother? Linda Conyers, how are you? 6, maybe 7-win season. Nah, it'll be more than that. We got more talent than that. Fly, Eagles, fly. Again, unless something happens physically, we'll win 8 games easily. Dak, again, their offense looked real good passing wise. Not many teams are going to be able to slow it down. It's just, are we going to be able to get people off the field running the ball? Mark Stahl raising the Cowboys are having such bad luck. Other reasons, I don't know. Nelfa contracts are based on regular season games. I believe the players quit on Jerry when they make the playoffs. That's possible. And I believe Jaden Blue, the running back, is going to be just fine. Yeah, I like him. Woke, what's up, brother? How are you, Woke? I am having a good hump day. It's starting to rain now. I just realized I need gas in my work truck. You just woke up, Vinny? You just woke up, brother? Tell you one thing. We had a lot of people on the stream yesterday. My Lord, I guess they thought we were going to actually be a Cowboys fan can. We had over 4,000 views for that hour and a half. Darlene and David Mosher, we're going to be able to pass on anybody. 4,000 views, baby. That was a lot, Vinny. That was crazy. That was crazy. So, who stops the run and who runs the ball? Again, that's going to be the question, Linda. I don't think that's going to be answered yet. I think who's going to run the ball? I think it'll be Jaden Blue, Javonte Williams, Hunter Lepke. You know, that's who it's going to be. Thanks, Randy. Appreciate you, brother. Both Pickens and Lamb over one. Yeah, I definitely see that coming. I see a CD having an unbelievable year. CD was uncoverable yesterday. Hell yeah, Game Time was happy for you, bro. Your channel's getting out there. Thanks, Jimbo. Again, I think it more had to do with they thought maybe I was going to show. I mean, I showed some of the highlights, what I could find. You know, I couldn't show negative because you couldn't find too many negative. What's up, Dustin Roberts? How are you, brother? How are you? What's up, Game Time and everyone? I'm good, Clemente. You know, just another day. Tyler Smith sat out. Yes. Jimbo, yes, he's killing it. Thanks, Vinny. I'm trying to, but yeah, in the process, I can't help but piss people off, it seems like. Eagles #1 running a team in the NFL, #1 star. Yeah, I know, Linda. We know. That's how you win, Linda. You can, you know, and everybody gets upset when you say that, but that's how you win. You know, we probably would have won 10 games at Cooper Rush if we could have stopped the run, been #1 on defense and #1 running the ball. Hey, Brian, done with Parsons. He gets a $50,000 when he walks on the field during training camp. He shows that he's not a leader, just worrying about his wallet, and it shows. George. Yeah, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but that's the athlete these days, you know? You might be the only non-delusional fan I've seen on this YouTube for the guy. I try to be, but then in doing so, I piss off the Cowboys fans. Fly, Eagles, fly. But I got to be true to myself. You know, I'm not thinking Super Bowl, man. I'm just not. In order for us to get to the Super Bowl, we need to get hot, like everybody, but we need to have a good regular season, somehow get in the playoffs, and then get hot. You know, and I feel like my team is just doing all the wrong things right now. Eagles going to have a down year. We'll see. I mean, I know a lot of people are thinking it. A few people are daring to say it. So what does that mean? The Commanders are going to win a division? I don't know if that's any better. What's up, D'Angelo? How are you? What's up, Chris May? How are you, brother? You have to remember, you don't a game plan for anybody in the preseason, especially scrimmage. There's a lot of things that goes on that you don't. Everybody, things are going to be okay. Yeah, I'm not saying the sky is falling. I'm still staying 9 or 10. You know, we have way too much offensive talent not to, and I think the offensive line, you know, can develop into something special, especially the 3 interior guys. We didn't have Tyler Smith yesterday. We didn't have Tyler Guyton, but I'm not going to really go on that limb because we don't know what we got in Guyton. Yeah, I don't love it, Chris, because I try and bring people together, but it really doesn't. It seems like whatever I do, somebody gets upset. So, Chris loved the intro. Flip Shelton, we can't go into the season with this defensive tackle room. Flip, I agree. That's why I said bring in Christian Wilkins. I don't care. NFC East Superclass Epic Leo was wrong about saying your channel is basically. Again, woke, if you really look into it, it's totally not. But I'm not ashamed of it. Mark taught me everything I knew. So it is what it is, woke. He's entitled to his opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think we're going to this year, Super Bowl this year, but we're going to win a couple playoff games. That would be good, Moshers. If we win a couple playoff games, at this point, I'll be happy. I mean, it'll still be a disappointment in the end because it's another year without a Super Bowl, but we'll get rid of the narrative. If we win 2 playoff games, that's pretty good. Eagles are fat and happy in the league. It catches up to Daniels and the commies. All right, Tim Schulte, I like you. I like it. It's been Washington and Dallas for the division. Eagles are can't please everybody. Game time. Yeah, I'm learning that, man. As much as I try to be nice, and I'm learning that it doesn't matter what I do. Woke Game Time is telling Leo to start his channel. People always forget who helped him. Yeah, it is what it is, George. I like Leo. I now I understand what happened. I'm not totally blameless, so we move forward. We put it behind us. What's up, Game Time, Brian? It's time to end the Mozzie Smith project. Xavier Del Rio. That's a wrestling name. I love it. Xavier. They're not going to just get rid of him. His value is at an all-time low. We hope that he could be a rotational piece. They need to go out and get somebody else. Do you, Game Time? Be you, love it. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate the support, brother. I really do. As long as the Birds don't win, Vinny. Darlene, genuine question. That makes you think you're winning in playoff games and you have Dak's whole 10 years coming. Well, he has won 2, YouTube J Cap a lot. I think we can be honest. No excuses, Bruce Banner, would be, there's no excuses for Dak Prescott. He don't get an excuse. You can't, you know what I mean? He don't get an excuse. He's got more weapons than you can know what to do with. Being a YouTube content creator can eat you and destroy you, or go with the punches and continue. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Going with the punches, brother. Game Time. I didn't see Leo driving Mark Holmes and his family to go help his family and brothers in Dallas. Yeah, Clemente. Again, I don't even know that Leo is aware of that either. But again, he's entitled to his opinion. I'm moving forward. Yes, I took a week out of my life. Over a week out of my life. I missed my youngest's high school graduation to go with Mark, drive an RV, go, a lot of, I blew all the insulation in that house. I blew it all in the attic. It was literally 120 degrees. I was doing it for nothing. So, again, I know what I did. Thank you, Clemente. Thanks for pointing it out. Brian, you're one of the fairest guys I know on your podcast. Don't let them bother you. Everything speak for them. Thank you, Randy. Okay, thanks, by the way, everyone, for the support as well. Yeah, Chris, you're the man. You have one of the best channels, Game Time. It's like family. That's how I treat it, Flip. That's how I want to treat it. But, it's tough sometimes. You know how it is. I got too many mods. Everybody says, but nobody really gets blocked. I'm happy with that. The only time I want people blocked is if they're making personal attacks on somebody. I don't like that. Other than that, you can let them. It's the Pickens trade that gives the Cowboys fans a different feeling. Yeah, I would agree. I would definitely agree. That's a good comment. I think it's fair. I do think it's fair. I hate your team, but you're a real one. Thank you. Appreciate it, Fly Eagles Fly. See, that's kind of what I want. I will definitely, I don't have a problem saying right now we're looking up the Eagles. But the Eagles have to worry about the Eagles, though, Fly Eagles Fly, because it doesn't take much. And you know what's going to happen. I'm going to remain the same. I may get a dig in here or there. Like, I take a bunch of digs. But, I'm not going to be there just waiting for the fall. That's part of NFL. We're all going to fall. So that's a fact. Let's see. Game Time. My wife is looking into Class B use. There you go. 59,000 mile. Oh, there you go. Let me know, Arturo. Let me know. Travado. Game Time. Your channel is legit. One of the best Cowboys content channels out there. Keep grinding. Xavier, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not always right. I know I traded Chris this morning. I was going with some info that Ultra gave me. I assume it was right regarding the Eagles back in 2022 in a joint practice with Cleveland. Maybe I misunderstood Ultra. It's possible. But that's in this, so I put it out there, and then he lights me up about a bunch of facts. Okay, that's my bad. That's on me. I'm just glad we all here love football. It's a joy to share some passion with y'all. I hear you, Chris. I'm just glad that we have some actual football games. Game Time, what's up, buddy? I'm an Eagle fan, but only time will tell when it comes. Bethel boy. You guys are sitting in a good spot right now. So I will be happy if I was an Eagle fan. Thank you. We don't always agree, but that's the fun of it. Yes, Leo and the Eagle fans love to stand on the Super Bowl wins or players, but when we bring up something, they say it sucks. Yeah, I know, George. That's why we need our team to win, just to kind of lighten up the pressure. If we won a sixth Super Bowl, that would kind of hold off the dogs for a little bit. I definitely don't agree with everything Brian says. He knows that, but there's a reason I watch. Yeah, I appreciate that, YouTube J Capital. I never said I knew everything either. It's more of an opinion based. Obviously, it's certain things aren't just opinion, but for the most part, that's what it's about. That's kind of why I like this Wednesday night show. So, shout out to Jalen Hurts. He heard my nephew's story and invited him to Phillies game today, along with tickets to preseason. Oh, that's awesome, Linda. That's awesome. Brian, will Daniel Jones start over Anthony Richardson in Indy? He might. He might. It's funny. There's odds out. I sent it to Ultra. Like I said, Ultra's ghosting me. He's mad at me. Basically, it's on Yahoo. It rates the odds. I'm going to talk about it tonight, but it rates the odds that if a team loses their starting quarterback, how many games will it cost you? Number one in the league was Josh Allen. If Josh Allen goes down, it costs him like 7.5 games because Mitch Trubisky is the backup. I think Jalen was either a third or fourth, and Dak was 7 on that list. So it was a very cool list. Game time. Keep it up, Drew. Can't wait. Happy a birthday to me. Football, yes. Any reason why Eagle fans want to be on Cowboys channel? Just ask for. I don't know, Vinny, but I appreciate it. It's like hanging out with your friends when we were young. Whataburger would be good. A Whataburger. I like Whataburger. I know Mark doesn't like Whataburger. I like them. You got 5. We understand that, but you have to realize that we're a team in the East era that wins. Yes, I hear you. But, I'm just saying, if we got another one now, that would kind of stem off the tide a little bit. Isn't Cowboys channel, my guys, get with the program. I'm a Cowboy fan. Obviously, I'm rooting for the Cowboys, but I try and, discuss as much as I can about the NFC East. But it ultimately is a Cowboy channel. But I think I give people a lot of access that maybe other people don't. And I get it jammed up my butt, it seems like. Brian, which Cowboys game are you and Mark going to do? Victor, we're not, I don't believe. Mark doesn't really do games too much unless it's a playoff game. So if they make the playoffs, maybe we'll go to that. Randy, go Cowboys. That's all we can do. Whataburger's 75th anniversary is on the 8th. 75-cent Whataburger. Wow. Mark seems to like only the food that he cooks. He cooks some good food, Xavier. George, yes, want to hang with the cool guys and girls. So, yeah. So, we'll see. Oh, man. Some days I wish I wasn't in YouTube, I'll be honest. Some days I wish I wasn't. Your channel has skyrocketed, bro. I first started watching. Thank you, Bethel Boy. I appreciate it. I'm trying. I'm doing a lot of content. Food looks great for sure. Xavier. Victor, what will I make, brother? Yeah, I'm going to the Jets game in New York, and I'm going to the game in Las Vegas. Once the season starts, it would start getting fun game time. Yeah, I'll be okay. Again, I'm really confident in a lot of things, but I'm not confident in going to the Super Bowl. That would be lying, YouTube J Capola. Again, I know I've gotten in trouble. People go, oh, you got to represent the Cowboys. No, I don't. I love the Cowboys, but I'm not going to lie to my subscribers and say I'm feeling a Super Bowl. I'm feeling we could maybe you get into the playoffs, and then that's all it's all about. Now you got to show me, Dak. Now you got to show me. This is a Cowboy channel. Brian is a content creator for YouTube. Brian lets other fan bases come in as long as yeah, that's what I try and do. Yeah, New York, New Jersey, You know what I mean, Vinny. Right, game time, Brian. Great. That's where I want to be. But anyway, that's my 30 minutes. Stay tuned for tonight. Like I said, I don't know. Hopefully, Ultra's on. If he continues to either block or ignore me and doesn't want to come on, then I'm gonna have to switch it up. So hopefully, Ultra, if you're watching, bro, you're on at 9, brother. It won't be 9:15. It'll be 9 o'clock. So, all right, everybody. Talk to you later. Peace.